y'all, welcome back to our recipes. I'm Leanne.
I'm Yury.
And tonight we are so excited for our second episode?
Well, it's second episode, but this is the third time. I'm trying to tape it because the second time we taped it and somehow I didn't record part of it.
Okay, whatever. So it's our second episode officially, and we're so excited because tonight we are making potato pancakes.
But now with meat, because you decided you don't want to eat meat anymore, right?
Correct. So I did decide that I'm no longer eating meat. I am not a vegetarian, not a vegan. I think I would call myself a pescatarian, but that's a whole nother episode. So anyway, we are making potato pancakes tonight, and this is, you want to tell them like this is one of your traditional dishes?
Well, it's like our, I guess, the Eastern European, like a Russian food. So instead of meat, we're gonna do what?
Mushrooms.
And
what else? Mushrooms and onions inside of the potato pancakes. So this should be interesting. Let's get ready. Let's do it.
Alright.
So here's the rundown for all of the ingredients that you will need. Potatoes, of course, because it's potato pancakes. And ours, since I said we're not eating meat at the moment, we're just adding some additional vegetables. So we have some carrots, mushrooms, a half of an onion, whatever you want to use to season your potato pancakes, but you all know what we use at our house, just fresh ground pepper and a seasoning salt blend. And last but not least, some coconut oil to fry the potato pancakes. So now that we have all the ingredients, we're going to get started. What's the first step, Yury?
Well, you need a container for when you're gonna do with the potatoes.
So do you want me to skin the potatoes or peel the potatoes, I should say?
Yeah, you can start with that.
Okay.
It's probably in the dishwasher. I just washed everything.
Oh, so it's clean?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So while you do that, I mean, I don't really know how much you want to do.
How many are we going to do?
Do like 6 potatoes. So then what I'm gonna do is gonna cut up the onion and wash the mushrooms and then cut up the mushrooms. So what you're gonna actually do is you're gonna peel the potatoes, then you're gonna grate them on here, and you want to use like the smaller grate. So I know when my mom makes it, she uses like the juicer because it gets the juice out, and you just use the potato stuff.
It's not a juicer, it's a different machine.
No, it's a juicer. She just closes the juice apart. Yeah, because you don't want the juice, you just want the actual potato stuff. And then to make it like stronger, you want to take some flour and an egg. So once we get this, we're gonna have to add that as well.
Okay, so
You know, like you use like
flour and
an
an
egg is like it connects everything together. Like when you bake, you know, you add an egg.
sure. So what I'm about to do right now is peel the potatoes.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then once you peel the potatoes, just wash them and throw them in here. And then I'm just gonna start on onion, and then I'm gonna do that. And now. So that's about it. So nothing too exciting.
What do you mean nothing too exciting?
Talk about this, like you just chop it up, you know what I mean?
Oh.
You just chop it up and chop it.
I guess.
Depends.
Are your eyes watering?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the onions or just makes me sensitive.
No, it's the onions. They say that if you turn on cold water when you chop up onions, that your eyes won't be watery.
You know what else I've heard about the onions?
What?
If you man up, you good.
If you man up.
So I got the onions chopped up, and now I'm gonna make some mushrooms. Or I guess not make them.
Are you gonna chop the mushrooms?
Yeah, I gotta wash them first.
Okay, go ahead. So typically, how long does this recipe take?
I mean, everything is under an hour. I mean, with the potatoes, it's just gonna be longer because depending on who's feeling, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 20 minutes. But I would say a total of an hour. You should be good. But it just depends. So I'm using the whole container of mushrooms, so I like to get the whole mushrooms and just cut myself. You can buy a pre-cut, but you still gonna have to chop them up. So on the pack, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 mushrooms. So that's a good
4 or 5 what?
6 mushrooms.
So how many mushrooms total do we have?
6.
Because you just said 4, 5, 6, 8 mushrooms.
It is 8 mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to confuse you.
I was just
Trying to see if you actually pay attention.
I was trying to see if you knew how to count, but I was.
Oh, 2 of us. I mean, I wasn't the one asking what's. I'm getting stuff done. So here's the carrot, the last part of the carrot. I just did 1. I don't want to do too much.
Okay, so what is this process called?
It's called grating.
You're grating the carrots.
Yeah. Can you bring the camera over here so they can like see
Yes.
up close? Because you really don't have anything to do right now.
Yes, I can bring the camera. 1 second.
So there's the carrots, the onions, and the mushrooms. So now we're gonna saute that stuff, and then I'm gonna start working on these potatoes over here. Put some coconut oil in it. There's a pan right up there.
Do you want to do this pan or this pan? This one?
That one.
Which one?
That one. So you're gonna have to heat it up, and then what you're gonna do right now is take this mix of stuff and you're going to fry it. So you can see, you get the juice, but you get like this stuff. That's what we need. So we're gonna have to like drain the juice once
That's the potato.
Right. So the problem is, if you have a juicer, and you know how to properly use that thing, you can actually just throw it in, and it separates the juice from the potato, hence the juicer. So that way, you don't have to do this manually, but since we don't have a juicer, you can do it this way as well. So this is gonna take a minute here. And as I'm doing this, that will give enough time to actually cook the other stuff.
So I'm about to saute the vegetables. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think about saute. You like frying it.
It's called saute.
That's right.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is take whatever you're gonna use to saute your vegetables, heat your pan, and you're gonna wait until your pan gets hot. And I'm trying to take the wrapping off this daggone coconut oil. I have them. They weren't working well.
Yeah, so this is gonna take a minute.
Doing that, as I mentioned, I'm about to saute. We have mushrooms. At first I was about to say mushrooms and marshmallows together. We have mushrooms, carrots, and onions in one little mix.
And then you're gonna season
And we're gonna season it.
Just use pepper and then the seasoning salt.
I feel like every time we season, we always use the same seasoning.
Yeah, it's pepper and seasoning salt. And when you season the potatoes, once we're done, we're gonna use pepper and just regular salt. You don't really need much more. Once you have the potatoes in the bowl, next thing you want to do is you want to drain it. This is the other parts. This is the insides.
It's called the filling. It's not called the insides. That sounds disgusting.
I know it does.
And this is mushrooms, onions, and carrots that are being sauteed.
Yep. All right.
Alright, so now we need what?
So now we're gonna drain that. We're gonna add some flour and egg. So flour, you don't need a lot.
How much is a lot?
You don't need a lot, like a couple, like a third of a cup or a quarter of a cup.
Yeah, because this is a cooking show. We can't be like, oh, you don't need a lot. We got to know the specifics.
Alright. So first you gotta do is drain. So
Do you need that, the white thing? stuff is coming out.
I know, because it's cold.
I know.
You can use an actual drainer. That would work too. So again, the more juice you can get out of the butter is going to be, because once you start cooking, you don't want stuff to fall apart. So what you do is take this glass container, drain out a little bit.
Oh, you drain it by hand?
All you can do, you can use a drain. I'm just doing it old school.
Oh, okay.
See how it's like dry, pretty much?
Yeah.
So once you add the egg,
Now, if you use the machine that Yuri's mom uses, the juicer, you won't have to do this part.
yeah, because it gets
It'll get the juice out of the potato automatically for you.
The hard thing to do with this, even if I just drain it, like it's in the potatoes itself, so you have to like squeeze it out, you know, it's not just gonna come out by itself.
Alright, so how long should this saute for?
You want to saute that like on medium heat for like probably like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So it's like you should, you know, it should be cooked, like the onions should be soft, they shouldn't be like hard, and the mushrooms should cook.
The onions are soft, so this is about done.
Yeah, you just wanna. Alright, so now that this is drained, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take an egg. You're gonna add an egg to this. And then you're gonna wash your hands, just get egg on you like I did. And then
Okay.
give me like a fourth of a cup.
You asked me to do it.
I know, but I already saw it, and I knew it was going in one direction, so that's how I got it. And then you want to.
People always wonder why I don't do stuff because Yuri asked me to do it and then I'll be in the middle of doing it and then he'll do it for me.
Right. So you don't even need that much of it, so it just depends how much potato you make. For this one, we had 6 potatoes. I'll probably just use 1/8 right now, because you don't want to make it too dry, so. Again, there's not like a specific amount just because it's a little bit more difficult. I don't want to like eyeball, because it depends like how dry the potato is, you know what I mean? If it's too dry, I don't want to do all that.
So now you're just mixing the potato, the egg, and the flour?
Yep, so you want to mix it, so by adding the egg and then the flour, it's going to make it stronger, so when you fry it, it's going to hold up more like a pancake. It's not going to like fall to pieces when you try to flip it over. That's what it's really for. I mean, in terms of flavor, things like that, it's pretty the same, but it'll be good. And then once you mix this, so you kind of get that little mixture, it's more like, this egg's it's holding it together.
Do you season this?
Yeah, so once you mix it all, I mean, you can either season it while you mix it or season it after. I just like to do it after.
Okay.
Once you get this nice mess. Can you get salt?
Yes, and I need to stir mine. There you go.
So you're gonna add pepper on this. Mix it again. Make sure you mix it good. You don't want to have like just eggs sitting in there. But this will be pretty good. So mix it up like that.
So you mix the egg, the flour, and the potatoes, and you season the batter.
Yeah, so make, put enough pepper to your liking. I mean, everybody likes it differently, but season it enough. Don't just, So then you're gonna add some salt on here as well. Pinches. Another one.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they want like full pinches. I made it seem like a lot, but it wasn't.
Okay.
So then you're gonna mix this. That. So once I mix this, all you're gonna do now is mix it so it's consistent, and then you're gonna take out your stuff that Leon's cooking, the mushrooms and all that mix. You're gonna take it out, and then what you're gonna do is combine this. And now we got our potatoes, we got our insides.
we have our filling, not insides. Disgusting. Now what do we do?
Well, you're gonna turn the pan on. You're gonna heat it to like medium heat again.
It's already hot.
I know, but it's about to be ready to go in that pan. So I want to make sure you get them on olive oil or coconut oil. With the potatoes, I like coconut oil more. Makes it weak coconut oil, everything.
We have in our house.
Alright, so you want to make sure you get it mixed right.
Mixed, okay.
So then, again, I mean, it depends what kind of size you want to make. So if we're talking about like what size would you say this is?
That's a medium.
Okay, like this size.
So you put the mixture for the pancake on the plate.
Right, so you don't want to make it too thin, but you don't want to make it too thick. So
That's
no, I know, but like it needs to cook throughout. So I mean, you're not gonna make it like an inch. I don't know how freaking thick that is. It's not too obvious.
You want to spread it out evenly on the plate.
Well, obviously.
Well, you have to say these things. It's a cooking show.
So then put a decent amount.
What's a decent amount? A teaspoon?
No.
Tablespoon?
Depending how you pancake is, you want to make sure you got enough in the center. And stop flat. Like seriously.
A tablespoon?
It's not a tablespoon.
I think it is.
No,
If we had to measure it.
That's like a tablespoon. But put it enough so you have enough in the center and you got enough room around it to where once you put the pancake on top of it, it's actually going to seal all the way. That's all.
That's what you want to do. So you put another layer on top.
Yeah, and then again, you want to make sure you have a good amount. And then you essentially just spread it out, close it around.
Want to make sure this does not burn. Okay, that's good. You can put that in there whenever you want to.
So you're gonna end up with, and you can fix if you really care about like how it looks in terms of like perfect
Shape?
circle, or you can make squares if you want. But here's like one. Obviously, once I'm gonna put it in there, I'm still gonna fix it because it's still gonna move around.
My question is, how are you going to get it off this plate into the pan without it breaking?
I need this spatula which is in the
Because
box.
I would not be able to do that.
That's why.
Go ahead, show me. All right, this is gonna take skill. I'm gonna stand back and let him do this. Pretty impressive. He did it.
So you gotta like, I mean you could, so if you don't know how to do this because you're not professional like me, what you can do is,
Oh, no. You're a professional?
I just did it.
What cooking school did you attend?
The cooking school of hard knocks.
Whatever.
So if you can't do that, what I would suggest is actually putting a pancake in the pan first and then adding the stuff while it's already cooking on the pan. That way you don't have to put it in here, only thing you're gonna have to do is flip it. So once the bottom is cooked, you'll be able to easily flip it.
Oh.
So now, the only thing you have to worry about now is the potato cooking, because we already cooked the insides, or Leon likes to call it stuffing. Filling. So season it a little bit. So again, you just want to cook it until it's, crispy on the bottom, and then you'll just be able to flip it over. Once you flip it over again, cook it for another, it's probably like 1 to 2, depending on how your pan is. I'm looking at the clock, trying to see how long, but usually like 1 to 3 minutes, just depends on if you have it like on low or you have on medium. So when you make this again, we had 6 potatoes. I'm probably literally gonna get 2 of these pancakes out of it. So again, that's enough for like 2 people. Just 1 pancake is pretty filling, especially when you stuff it.
Right.
So that's not a lot. If you want to make it for more, I'd say probably out of 2 potatoes, out of 3 potatoes, you get a pancake. So if you want to make it for 3 people, you want 9 potatoes. And then again, this is a pretty decent size. I would say this is like this type of shape.
What's that shape?
The bowl shape. Circular, but this large is the size of the pancake you're gonna get. So as this cooks,
Do you need this?
yeah, I just want to make sure it's not sticking. Yeah, make sure like your pan is hot when you put this on there and it's cooked, because if it sticks, then you're gonna just make a mess and then just chaos over stuff.
So this is what the potato pancake looks like inside of the pan.
It's moving because the pan is hot and it's a good pan and it's not sticking. So now what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, it's already getting like brown.
Are you gonna flip it?
Yeah. So, but you can see from the sides, once it gets like this, you know, the whole thing's cooked. So essentially what I'm gonna do, and you gotta be quick with this.
Gotta be quick. Oh!
So that's pretty good right there. Again, you wanna make sure you got enough, you know, olive oil, you have enough coconut oil in there. And you have to like drain it in oil, but just make sure you got a good amount.
Don't you mean drown it, not drain it?
Drain it.
I think
drown and drain it.
Yeah, that's
English
two different
not my
words.
First language.
You're pretty good at English though, for not to be your first language.
Yeah, I try. So at this point, it's already done, so we can take it out. Then I'll flip it over on the other side so you guys will see it's cooked on both sides. The inside part was already cooked. So again, that's why you don't have to really worry about cooking it too long until, you know, the potatoes are done, you're good to go. So that's pretty much it, but before we go, I'll kind of cut it in half so you guys can see what it looks on the inside. And there you go. It doesn't look much, but it's stuffed in there. There's your mushrooms, your onions, and your carrots. And then you can eat it. You can add either, I guess, I like to eat it with a sour cream, or you can do ketchup.
Alright, so we are going to show you guys the finished product. This is the potato pancake. You can kind of see, cut it open, so you can see the mushroom, carrots, and onions on the inside. So it looks very, very good. I'm really excited to try it. And I'm going to give it a try really quick. Come on, let's try it.
That's fine, just make sure you got it on camera. And again, we'll post a picture at the end of it too, so you can actually see it zoomed in. Still trying to learn this thing, but let me know if it's, oh, I guess I'm trying. Oh, it's actually good. Not like actual, I mean, we knew it was going to be good, but it's actually
No,
good.
it's actually really good.
I know, right? I mean, it's like,
Wow. Not bad for a vegetarian dish.
so you don't always have to eat meat, but when you do, make sure you have a good one.
No, it was really good actually. Like I wasn't hungry, but now I want to finish eating it.
So, and again, the second one's finishing up. That's it.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in to our YouTube channel, our recipes, and subscribe. I'm sorry, I have a full mouth.
That's what she said.
You're disgusting. But be sure to subscribe to our videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace.
Peace.